So we've seen a number of examples of what to do and what not to do when titling your AI-generated images. So now let's put that knowledge to use in titling the images that Christian generated in his section. All right, so now I have a folder of some of Christian's images I'm going to use for examples. Let's take a look at the very first one of this clock. So in picking out the words that I think are describing what's in the image and what the image means, I'm going to try to balance both of those sets of words here. I would say, and I'm going to pull up here a keyword counter so we can actually help see if we're using the right number of characters for this potential title. I want to have it showing here. So looking at the clock, we've got a clock, red flames with some smoke. Clock, red flames, smoke, time running out. That's the concept I think here is most valuable. In a deadline. Emergency, hurry, finish work. To me, that's what this image represents the most, is that there's a deadline, emergency. The clock is on fire because you've got to finish meeting a countdown or a deadline. Countdown is another word I would add here. And then we'll take a look at getting us optimized for the number of characters. We're at 86. That's not too high over 70. Are there any words that I think are filler that I could take out to get us a little more optimized, closer to 70? I don't think so. I think I would kind of excuse the overuse of characters here. We're well under the 200. That's the actual max. We're somewhat close to 70, just a little bit over. I think this is a pretty optimized list. This is the list I'm going to use for the title for this image. I'm copying it here. Go back to the window with the images. I'm going to then paste this title right there. All right, first one's done. Let's take a look at the second one. Looks like a network of people using cloud computing. So there's clouds, there's computers. Some people are working at a desk, maybe in an office, and the other people look like they're working remotely. So this is very topical with a lot of people working from home, working remotely. So it has a lot of good concepts here, working together on a joint project. So let's go back to our character counter and start on this one. I'm going to just, again, saying what we see, people, cloud, computer, network, working together, connected, remote, employees, group project. So again, pretty close to the last one. We're at 87, not too much over the character ideal count of 70. Let's read it again, see if there's anything on here that just is off the mark that maybe could be coming out. People, cloud computer network, working together, connected, remote employees, group project. To me, that's hitting all the marks. It's hitting what is shown in the image, and it's showing what the image means, the concepts of working together, working remotely, working using cloud computing, network, connected together. So to me, that's perfect for this image. I'm copying that, pasting it onto the image name itself. 2 down. I think we're in good shape so far. All right. So to me, obviously what it shows is a magnifying glass and people. And it looks like a great diverse set of people, different skin tones in here. So it's showing diversity. So hopping over to the character counter again, I'm going to say, and again, the concept I think that's in this image is hiring, a job search. You're looking to interview the best candidates for a job, and you've got a diverse pool of people to choose from here. So the very first thing that's prominent in the image is the magnifying glass. I would say search best job candidates, interview diverse people, hire, and then DEI, I'd like to include that wherever possible, wherever it's applicable and relevant. Diversity, equity, inclusion is such a big thing in business these days that it's great to have that represented in your image as well as your title and your keywords. Diversity, and that may be it. We're at 88. I think that's a great count here. There's no fluff. There's no padding in here that really could come out. Pretty tight, optimized somewhat close to 70, but well under the max of 200. Let's paste that onto this image. Let's look at the fourth one. So Christian did a good job showing a diverse worker here, a person of color, a black, perhaps African American. We don't know that this person is actually American. I'm going to add it there because a lot of people might put that into the search field, African American employee, worker, man. So we're going to include that in our title. Let's jump in and start writing that title. Like I said, black, African American, man, blue suit. It's good to include the color. Working on a computer, but we can just say working computer business data. He looked happy. And why is he happy? He's probably successful. Looking at results. He had a pie chart on the screen. That's results of maybe a campaign or a project he's working on. So we're getting a little far away from 70. Little bit beyond for comfort here, but let's see, is there anything that we could take out that wouldn't hurt potential searches? Black, African American, I definitely keep those. Man, absolutely. Blue suit, to me that might be the least important thing in the image. The fact that he's wearing a blue suit. Is that something that a customer is going to be searching? Definitely good to have in the keywords list, but if I'm going to be taking something out of these words in the title, blue suit might be the things that go here. Working computer, business data, happy, successful results. He's definitely happy. I like to include emotion or how somebody is feeling about the activity in the image. So I'm keeping happy, successful results, the idea of success, the data. He's looking at data. These are results he's looking at. That's what it is, I'd say. So if we take out blue suit, it probably gets us about 10 words, 10 characters closer to 70. I feel good about this title. I'll put blue suit into the keywords for sure, but I'm including this as the title. So let's go into that. Paste that right here. That should do it. We now have some great titles for Christian's images. And next, we'll look at the best way to keyword images and come back to these files to enter terms that will help buyers find them after we upload them to Adobe. See you in the next section focused on keywords.